to broadcast another 5-minute game on Lichess. For my lurkers, I think quite a few of them just hung around. I've got 1,750 of them, and they just watched me. You could call it winning a game, I suppose, because my opponent on Lichess left prematurely. 22 seconds left to go. We're going to have fun on this next one. Okay, I'm going to get the gameplay set up here. We'll already move over here, gameplay. And I'm going to push the button here. Create a game. Let's see what we get. Russian roulette. Oh, we got black. We are not going to play the King's Gambit. Okay, this props. That's my little prop pawn there. It's going to prop up this pawn that's going to come up there. Now, if he takes that, we'll take him. If he advances it, we'll have to think what we're going to do. Oh, no, he just took it. We'll take him. Oh, we're doing okay on time. Our opponent's losing quite a bit of time on this game. It's good to block with the bishop, with the knight in that case. If he takes the knight, you retake with this pawn. And that's good, because then you got these two pawns kind of protecting each other. Plus you get this file for your rook. It's a good game. Now, should we go all the way out there or not? We could. Why not? I don't see that. I mean, normally white doesn't give black so much possibility to just develop out there like that. Normally, black has to play this pawn first to here and then work up there slowly. But because he did this kind of wasted move over there. Okay, we're already going to cast. So now if he thinks he can win a pawn here, he's going to lose his queen. We'll see if he thinks he's going to win a pawn. Yeah, I think he's going to try to win the pawn. Oh boy, if he does. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, now we got to decide what we want to do here. I guess keep the tension going. We'll move the rook out against that queen. We're doing good on time. We got 4 minutes and 20. I'm sure he's going to come out here and try to go against that knight. I mean, we could do the same thing he did. It's a little bit later in the game, and I think makes a little bit more sense because you kind of knew he was going to try to come out to here. Whereas he was blocking a bishop move of mine that I wasn't even going to make. I mean, I can bring this bishop over here, for example. In fact, I might just do that. See, that goes against his queen and his rook when this pawn advances. And I might just advance that pawn. And I'm going to advance him. Part of it's just the clock, you know. If he takes a long time on this move, it's going to be phenomenally long time. He's probably going to take this pawn with his, but I will win all those exchanges because he'll take my queen and his knight has nowhere to go. I'll take his queen and still have the rook to take afterwards. So that was excellent. He's going to have to move his queen out of there. And now I will threaten another rook over there. And I will take that rook there. See, I'm threatening to take this rook. And I'll just go ahead and pick up a rook over there. And then finally, after all of that, I will protect this pawn with my rook. Oh, he did that. So I can't do what I was expecting to do. Okay, can I move my queen? Yes, I can move my queen out here with a nice attack against that knight, and then maybe bring my bishop out depending on what he does here. What can he do? He could bring that knight there, but then I come over here with my queen, And I've got 2 knights kind of like under attack, and this one's going to get pinned really quick. He's still, yeah, that's what he did. See, now I'm not gonna waste a lot of time deciding what to do here. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm going to come back. Now he'll take that bishop over there, but that's quite all right. Oh, I could have taken, I really screwed up. I didn't even think about that. The bishop could have taken this. This bishop could have taken that, but I think I'm going to win this game anyway. We'll see. If he doesn't be careful here, he's going to get checkmated next move. I think we're going to win on time. Why don't we just take a pawn, and I don't see anything that he can fork or anything with his knights. He doesn't have anything pinned or anything really strong against my king, so I'm just going to kind of take things easy here, run down the clock. Minute 42, I've got more than a minute more than him. He thinks, I know what he's thinking, he's got an outpost there on that. But, why don't we just simplify? I mean, when you're this far up ahead on the clock, it's a good time to just simplify. A player playing this slow in the beginning and the middle game is probably not going to have a really fast end game. So just like that rule, when you're ahead in pieces, it's good to simplify. It's usually a pretty good rule too when you're really far ahead in time. But we don't want to simplify too much. And because I kind of like that attack on that rook, he's going to have to kind of think about that. He can't move his queen too much. He doesn't have a lot of mobility for his queen right now because his rook is under attack. Okay, now I'm going to keep his rook under attack. And we are ahead materially and in terms of time. We'll bring this rook here. Well, this rook is protecting this pawn, especially against the bishop, and this pawn looks a little bit dangerous. It's probably better to do something like this. Now, if he moves that knight, I'm going to checkmate him right there. And hopefully he'll move the knight. He's only got 20 seconds left. Yeah, I figured he would move the knight, and that's checkmate. Okay, well, that was a nice game. Let's do the post-mortem, shall we? Analysis board. Request a computer analysis. That's what's great about Lichess. You get all of this for free. And those who have money to pay, can donate. And that's wonderful too. It's really nice. If you have a few extra bucks, give it to a worthy cause. Lichess is a very worthy cause. Now down here you see in the analysis, see how black is winning? Oh, that's quite a game. Black was never, ever, ever with a disadvantage. Let's just click through it and see. Oh, if we go up here, they'll show us the next best move. It's another cool thing about Lichess. As I click here, you can see. Actually, Lichess wants me to block with the bishop. Experience tells me that the knight's really good. That would be a good move, to kick the knight out. And I didn't do that. I never did that. Now, you remember during the game, I thought he might try to take this pawn. If he takes this pawn, that's what I thought he was going to do. I thought, look, he's going to take that. Okay, watch that. He takes that. I take there. I was hoping he would take this, and then I take the knight, and then if he takes the bishop with his queen, the rook comes here and has his queen pinned against the king. Well, he saw that. This, you remember we talked about this. This bishop was just coming out against the queen and the rook. And then I put him like that. And I put him like that. He took there. I took his rook. Aha. That's interesting. Look, he's attacking my queen. I didn't even see this, but I could have threatened mate by moving the rook out. I mean the bishop, moving the bishop out, because whatever he does, like if he takes his queen, I bring the rook down here, checkmate, because this bishop is protecting the flight square of his king, and he doesn't have any protection on the back rank because his bishop is here. So that would have been checkmate. So I could have won the knight by me moving that bishop out. He would have had to protect against the mate, and then I take the... Okay, so that's the post-mortem. We're already up by 11 points, and then you saw in the game where, we won easily on time. So that was fun. Let's stick around. We'll do another game right away. Going to end this broadcast. See you around.